Let's talk about creating a prison that nobody ever wants to leave. In my network marketing career, I went from struggling, losing money for 5 years to becoming one of the highest income earners in the world and producing more than $22 billion worth of revenue for my team and my clients. I'm Randy Gage, and this is the Duplication Nation MLM Pod. Hey, welcome back, guys. I want to talk about building a strong, profitable, stable, forever business. And when I make the joke about the prison, because I want to talk about golden handcuffs, meaning handcuffs that, or maybe velvet handcuffs, that handcuffs you don't want to take off because they're keeping you somewhere that you want to be. And that's what I think you want to do with your network marketing business, right? We've got to create this solid, stable, and most important, profitable business so it can sustain itself. Because when you can create a sustainable business, you can show other people how to create a sustainable business. When you do that, it makes yours more sustainable at a higher level. When they replicate the process, it makes their business more sustainable at a higher level, which makes your business even stronger at an even higher income level. And it goes on and on and on. So, what we're trying to do here is overcome the peaks and valleys of seasons, right? I'm recording this, don't know when you're watching it, but this is January 2025, right? We just got through the holiday season, it's just a black hole in the Western world. Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, Kwanzaa, all those coming together at one time, right? Other areas of the world have different seasons that are bad, and we all have seasons that are good. But we want to level out some of those peaks and valleys. And then when we do that and we make business sustainable, we will get the career leaders by default. And by career leaders, I mean the people who start off as the weekend warriors, the part-timers. We predicate this business on this concept of everybody just needs to work 10 to 15 hours a week. But then we know that some people will say, well, wow, when I get this kind of result in 10 or 15 hours, imagine if I did this more. And if somebody creates, if they really work this business 30 or 40 hours a week, we're talking a mid six-figure income, a high six-figure income, or a seven-figure income. That's what the upside potential is. So, two-pronged strategy, which we talked about in an earlier episode, that I want to reinforce quickly. One is having the customer base, 8, 12, 20 people who love the customers. They're not interested in building a business, but they're on auto ship and they're using them every, month on an ongoing basis. This creates residual income security, and customer volume never gets affected by recruiting peaks and valley. Customer volume is steady. The second part of this is getting 5 to 10 people, builders, 5 to 10. And again, these could be part-timers. They don't have to be career leaders. 5 to 10 people willing to work at least 10 hours a week and help them become profitable. Get them to the tipping point where their products are more, they're making more money in their bonus check than the cost of their products, the cost of their self-development, and the cost of the events. So if you have, a monthly actual meeting in a hotel, and I hope you do, even in this internet age, and it's $10 or $15 for a ticket, whatever it is, and the major events that happen every 4 months, company conventions, go diamond weekend, go platinum weekend, whatever it might be with your team or your company. Get those covered and then still be positive cash flow. And they now have those golden handcuffs. Why would they leave? It's ridiculous. They can't leave, right? I have a position in an organization that I built years ago that I stopped working years ago because the company couldn't handle the logistics right? But so why am I still there? First of all, I do enjoy the products and I like to continue using them. But I'd be literally throwing money away if I quit because the check is still greater than my products and self-development, and I don't even attend those major meetings anymore. So this is where you want to get people. When you get 5 to 10 people like that, you've stabilized your business. You've created a forever business. Yes, somebody could die because they get struck by a lightning bolt or run over by a cyber truck. Okay. But if you have 5 to 10 people who are over the line, over that tipping point, you've built a forever business. Now, I do want to give you some foundational behaviors, foundational actions, or steps you've got to take that make this work just perfectly. I'm going to run through these quick. They're simple but profound. Number one, set an auto ship culture. If your company has that, if they don't, you've got to jury rig it yourself and create it by culture that, hey, have a standing order, which happens every month. Two, implement a new distributor orientation. Structure it, put it in a video, have a follow along workbook, but show the exact process for how people start their business the right way. If you need any help with that, read my Direct Selling Success book. There's a chapter on that and set that up. Number three, utilize my ABCs book. It's called The ABCs of MLM. Build that into your culture. Honest to God, I give one instantly as soon as I enroll someone. And I tell them I want them to read book one, the first part, which is like 15 minutes. I want them to read that before they ever call a candidate. And I'm telling you, I have every day now we're getting orders. Hey, we need 50. We need what's the price for 500? What's the price for 1,000? I have companies that buy them by the thousands and they give them in the starter kit. That's how lucrative that book can be for you. It produces so much higher volume because you have stronger retention with your people and they just have more confidence and they recruit better because they've read that little section before they make those first invitations. Number four is make the commitment and the culture that everybody works 10 to 15 hours a week. So build that again into your new distributor orientation, into the other training that you do that, hey, this is what we do. When you join ABC company, we ask you to make a commitment that you're going to do this at least 10 to 15 hours a week. Then number five is, I hope I'm on the right number. Yeah, five. As part of that time, every week, at least 45 minutes of that time block, minimum 45 minutes, is set aside for inviting. Recruiting, meaning inviting people to look at materials or presentations. And you got to bake that into the cake, put it right in the culture so that everybody on every level knows, okay, I'm working 12 hours this week, but every Sunday night from 6 to 6:45, that's when I'm sending out my DMs and my texts and my emails, and I'm contacting people. And that's what produces an active recruiting culture. So that was 4, 5. Number 6, I hope I got these numbers right. I'm scrolling all over the place here. Anyway, the next one is the concept of the Hot 25. This is my take on list building today. I do think the longer a list someone has, the stronger their posture is. But I think today's society, today's attention span, the most important thing is getting them to isolate the hot 25, the first 25 from their list, and get out invitations to all of them within 48 hours. And it transforms their business. And then the last item on the list is what I call the rank pledge. Every company has a foundational basic rank, not an advanced one, what's called diamond or national vice president or whatever the case it may be with your company. But there's another one, which is like a benchmark rank of partner or manager or supervisor or whatever. And then the higher ranks are built on that you need to have to get this high rank. You need 5 of this rank. To get to that rank, you need 7 of this rank. Whatever that rank is, you guys know your comp plan. I don't have it. So you get people to take the pledge that, hey, I'm going to do this 2-pronged strategy. I'm going to build a base of customer base and get 5 to 10 people part-time doing this. I'm going to work, drive in depth with them, following along exactly what Randy says in his books. And I'm going to teach them the system. I'm going to help them drive depth at least 10 levels deep. And so I'm making this commitment that every month or every week, depending on what your comp plan is, that they will be qualified at that rank. So let's suppose the rank in your company is partner. You take the partner pledge and you call up your sponsor and you let her know, hey, I just want to let you know, I watched this video you just sent me from the Gauge guy. I'm making the partner pledge. I'm giving you my commitment that you don't ever have to worry about me. When you're looking to rank advance and get to those big ranks, you never have to worry about my line. I will always be qualified at partner or above. And this just duplicates itself down to the ranks, down through the ranks, down through the ranks. And what does it do? It creates a solid, profitable, growing business. And that's where the magic happens. That's the prison you build that nobody wants to leave. That, hey, I've got this. It could be, and it might be full-time by that point, but it might still be part-time. But hey, I've got this side gig business and it's cash flow positive, so I don't ever want to leave it. All right, go out and have an amazing weekend, please. For you guys on Spotify and Apple, I never ask you this. I'm asking, please put a rating. If you think it's terrible, put 1 star. But you know, and I know, it's not terrible. Put a 5-star. Talk about the value. Just put a couple of words about things you've learned on this so other people will know. Would you do that for me, please? And you guys on YouTube, like it, subscribe to the channel, and get down in the comments and give me a shout out. All right, go on, have an amazing week. I love you guys. Peace. Hey, do me a favor before you go. Please rate this podcast and then share it with people you know who could benefit from the business building advice here. And then if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're on one of the other platforms that allow comments, please get down below, give us a shout out to the community in the comments section. Thanks.